It was a cold, hot summer's day. I, Detective Jonathan Johnstonson III, was on one of my few free days of the year as one of the best detectives in the country. Although the sky was beautifully blue and the day was sunny, I knew something bad was coming. I was reading some papers while getting my morning coffee when I got a call about the fresh case of the disappearance of a known game developer from our small town, Matthew Worksson. I ran to the station as fast as my legs would take me. Last time I was in my office, I cleaned my desk as I hoped I wasn't going to be here for a long time. But now, I find it covered with papers, films, and various audio diaries found in the victim's room. Let's see what happened to this poor soul. So, the game jam is starting soon. I am excited. I haven't entered a game jam in a while, and I was thinking, people say that game jams are a great way to learn new things, right? So I thought, why not try a 3D game? It could be fun. I'll watch some tutorials to get me up to speed, and everything should be fine. Mr. Worksson entered a game jam called a Geogem by a content creator by the name of Icoso. He seems rather optimistic. Let's see where this takes him. The team is pick a side, and I think I have an idea. It's gonna be a racing game with multiple tracks. Every race will have different conditions, and before each race you'll have to choose a car best suited for the race and the track. I'm really scared I won't have the time for this. I'll have to make racing AI. What the hell am I doing? A few hours later, and progress is indeed progressing. I've made the basic controls for the player race car. The thing I'm most happy with is how the faster the player gets, steering gets slower. Haha. Or harder, or the degrees are smaller, I don't know. So you'll actually have to brake in the corners and such things, you know. I think, for a first-timer, this is not half bad. Like and subscribe, see you later with more updates. From this evidence, Mr. Worksson's mental state still appears to be positive and optimistic, but this starts rapidly changing from the next diary onwards. It's been a few more hours now, and after lots of struggle and a brief psychotic episode, I made the first lap. Blender might have been a struggle with all the curves and all to make the track, but the good thing is that that's done, and I got what I needed, and that's awesome. Also, I was struggling with making the suspension, but I have little time. I just used, these wheel colliders for the suspension. I'm very tired, and I'm struggling to say suspension. I'll go to sleep. Yes. In this last entry of the day, Mr. Worksson is showing his earliest signs of trouble as he fumbles through his words and struggles to construct a sentence. His game, however, is coming along nicely. This is starting to get stressful. I've been working for hours and I'll take a break now, but it's been a hard day. But it ain't over yet. The progress still has been steady. I made a new track. Propane, that's the name, yeah. I made the AI for driving around the track too, and that's awesome, but I'm struggling to make it work with multiple cars. I know what the solution might be, but I need a break. It's draining. Also, I think I've been hearing some weird voices while I was working. Very strange, but that's okay. I'm going insane. Oh God, please help me. For hours I've been trying to make the cars complete a single lap together, but they always crash. I tried loads of things to make them not collide, but it's just not working. Perhaps I should just fall into it. Maybe I should let the devil decide how my game ends up. Maybe, just maybe, it's time to embrace the chaos. May God help us all. I'm switching from open-wheel cars to Nascar. That's all we got from Mr. Worksson's updates for the second day of the jam. The project isn't really going as strong as he hoped for. The whole day he's been struggling with the AI, and that doesn't leave much space for the rest of the game to be finished on time. This is taking a heavy toll on his mental stability. Let's see what the next day brings. What the hell is that? What the absolute God's name is that? Okay, so I couldn't sleep after that. I looked up some things online, and it seems that the Geogem is an old game jam, like old. The first one took place back in ancient Rome with the board games and stuff. The point is not just to make a game about the team in 72 hours, but it is also to make a game with geometric objects only. Nothing in my game is geometric, and I think now I am being haunted by the geodemons. Yes, now I have angered them. I can't make them stop, even if I scrap with everything and make a game with actual geometric shapes. I have to finish the game jam. It appears Mr. Worksson has either gone completely insane and made falsified evidence for someone to find, or he has discovered something sinister, something he shouldn't have. As I said, I'll have to finish this fast so I break the curse and, well, survive. Since this morning I've been making the Nascar vehicles and I'm really liking how they turned out. But yet again, I've been trying to fix more issues with the AI because they have been crashing a lot. Man, I just cannot catch a break with these guys. With many adjustments, I got them in a place where they could work okay for the most part, but they cannot collide too much or everything goes crazy. It's the last day. Yesterday I just finished some menus for choosing cars and some UI. That's all great. Now all that's left is to make the maps and polish everything up. Things are looking my way this morning. Nothing bothered me last night either, so I'm all rested up. Oh God, they are after me. I don't know, man. I don't have much time to speak. I'm rushing to get the props made for the levels. I made another track, but I have something really strange happen. All my materials broke. Everything was black and gray. I managed to fix it, but at the cost of hours of work. I'm going crazy. They're after me. I'm terrified. This must have been the work of the demons. They don't want to finish. Help. This was the last update from Mr. Worksson. We don't know much of what happened to him after, but it doesn't seem good. We do know that he indeed did submit the game around 13 minutes before the deadline, although something in the build was not working, and he uploaded another build around 3 minutes before the end. He has disappeared since. No one knows where he is, and if he didn't go crazy, if there was indeed something following him, we can only hope that it is as clueless as we are. Hey, is this thing on? Okay, I think it is. I'm hiding. I think I'm safe, but I'm not sure. I've been hiding for multiple days now. When I get out of here, mark my words, I'll redeem myself. I'll redeem the game. It wasn't very good. Like and subscribe.